Hello everybody. Today I'm coming back to you with yet another product review that really has nothing to do with vehicles at all, but yet another manufacturer reached out to me. In this case, this is the company Silicanite, and they reach out to me saying, hey, would you like to review our tumbler? Now, I'm not a person who uses tumblers in my day-to-day, but this would be a third manufacturer or manufacturer's representative, and in this case it's this one. And I said, yeah, sure. I had fun doing the two other reviews, one being a Apple / Android CarPlay / auto device that I made a review, and I did end up giving it to a nephew. The other one was a GPS, no, I'm sorry, not a GPS, a dash cam that is still inside my vehicle. I had some fun, and I've used it as far as just looking up footage just for fun. And that's still in my car, and that's in my personal car. And then this would be the third one. So Silicanite 40oz or 1,180 milliliters. Now, this is the funny part, is the color. That we're gonna get to, but it was shipped to me, and it looked like it didn't come from Amazon. Like, it didn't have an Amazon branded box, but it does look like an Amazon sticker on it. And it claims that it can hold 11 hours of cold, 48 hours of iced, and 7 hours of hot liquids. Here is the brand name. Here, this is the box. 2-position lid with rotating covers for versatility. No splash. Open drink spout or fully covered and closed. Okay. Disassemble straw for easy opening and closing, easy cleaning, shatter-resistant lint. No dew design. Designed by Jackie. Who is Jackie? I am not sure. Ethically manufactured in China. So Jackie, I don't know. That could be a Jackie Chan. Maybe Jackie Kennedy or something. I don't know. But this is the funny part. Color, pink. So I am not exactly sure why they decided to ship me a pink one out of all things, but maybe they think I was a lady, just maybe by my name. Maybe they didn't know. Although if they watched my videos, they should hear the voice, I guess. I don't think I have feminine voice. But in any case, dishwasher safe, all. What does that mean? Dishwasher safe, all. What, like the entire thing? Soft touch. Car cup holder compatible, so I guess that is the only thing that was, will be kind of a car related. 18-8 stainless steel, so I guess that's a gauge, BPA free, double wall vacuum insulation, life stay 2-position lid, splash proof, reusable straw. All right, here we go. Now, also, I do have it pulled up here, and the trick with this one is that, and we'll test it out, they claim that the little spout, let's see, can just come out, so it's easy to clean inside. And here it is on Amazon. Now the funny thing is that here is the brand name, and I opened it to the pink one, but as you can see, there's many different colors, and so again, I ended up with a pink one. And 40oz tumbler with patented easy clean lid, leak proof water bottle with handle, flip straw, fits in cup holder, insulated stainless steel, tumbler gift for women and men, pink sand. And obviously some of the other colors here would be black, cream, gray, light pink, just normal pink, purple, and red. Okay, well, there you go. There's all of them. So I ended up with this one, but it's okay. I do have family members that I can give this to. The funny thing is that the brand name does not appear to be in the description. So it does say visit Silicanite's store, which we will look, and it looks like it's got good reviews. Now, they didn't ask me for a review, they just asked me for a video. And you can see the price. So, all right, so let's open this thing up. All right, got the interior. Now, keep in mind, once again, I am not the target audience, obviously not just for the color, but for the fact that I don't really use these things. All right, here's the product. Did it come with instructions? Yeah, there's something in there. So let's see. Yeah, care and use. Do not bleach. Oh, okay. Let's put this here. Let's put this on the floor. Now, as you guys can see, I'm not a professional reviewer of products because most of my videos come from the outside, but you can kind of see the instructions. They are in English, so here you go. Registered brand. If you have any questions, now they only have the email and the international phone number. Care and use, and here's the Chinese character one. So, well, here's the product itself. As far as the color goes, yeah, I guess it's here. I got the brighter white here. Yeah, I mean the color itself is nice for a lady. I guess would be more appropriate than for me trying to rock this thing. And like I said, I have water dispensers at my work, and I'm actually not a coffee drinker. But here, once again, a side thing, since it is my video. I do steep tea. And in this case, my wife and I, we each have an amber mug, and we love these things. So while I'm filming this video, my tea is going strong here, and it keeps at a certain temperature, and it works great. So in this case, you got nice construction. You do have rubberized handle. Let's see, what's in the bottom? What do we have here? Silicanite, dishwasher safe, BPA free, do not microwave, China, designed by Jackie. So here we go again. Who is Jackie? What did he or she, I guess maybe a she, designed? Oh, it's actually got screws. Oh, that's interesting. All right. And the trick here is that you got this lid with the spout, which is nice. Let's pop this thing. You know what? I will have to have two hands. So, all right. So here is the plastic rigid straw. So yeah, does not bend. It does not squish. Here is the lid with the gasket, and the trick here is. So this is pretty standard, but what they created. Let's see if I can do this one hand. They're right there. So this is what they created, or supposedly Jackie did. So you have these two little. Yeah, so these do like squeeze in, and you can see that you can get access to all this inside stuff, where if this thing was stuck in permanent position, it would be rather difficult to clean. So once it's folded over, it stops the flow. Once it opens up, and then the idea here is that you can remove this, clean it, kind of looks like a whistle almost. And then the idea here is that you could pop it in once it's cleaned. You got the straw here. Sorry for all the noise that this thing makes. And here you go. All right, well, I will take you guys to the kitchen. We will fill this thing with water. We'll check for the leaks. Hopefully there aren't any, and we'll wrap this up. All right, so here we are in my kitchen. Now, this is not a place that I would typically film in, but this review calls for special occasion. I can tell you this much, carrying a 40-ounce thing of water or a drink of your choice, it is not light. Now, in the pictures here, let's put it here. In the pictures, they do show, some very fit young ladies actually carrying this color of a mug. So I don't know, once again, why did I get the pink one? But maybe that's just what they have the most of, or maybe they sell most of them. But yeah, this thing has some weight. But let's do the test. All right, and you can kind of see it is full of water. It is heavy. And wait a minute. Let's try to. Got some bananas there. Let's try to squeeze this. All right. Does this leak? So, yeah. So okay. So maybe it just wasn't shut all the way. So here's the. No, it does not leak. Good. Okay, and then we're gonna open up this, and we're gonna. Oh, okay. So when you lift it this way, so there is like an overflow valve, or I guess it's like the pressure relief valve, and it does come out. Now why does it come out from the side here? What's going on? All right, let's try this again. What is happening? So I'm closing. This is tight. Something is happening here. So, well, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna refill this thing with water. I'm gonna squeeze this thing as tight as I can. So I'm gonna pause this, and we're gonna try this one more time, because if this, like, I wouldn't be happy if my, freshly purchased one did this. So let's try this one more time. Let's give this thing a fair chance. All right, so here we go. It is full of water. You can kind of see that through there. I like how the lid is clear. All right, here you have a brand name right here. So I press down on it as much as I possibly can without, breaking this thing and possibly cracking the plastic. So I'm applying, reasonable amount of force. All right, let's try this. So, okay. So seems like it's okay. So then let's open this. Whoa, little shot of water there. All right, let's open this. Okay, makes sense, right? Makes sense that it's coming out of there. Not very fast, but then when you flip it over more, it's coming out from this little hole. Now I understand that this hole is probably there to prevent, like pressure buildup. So this is also normal. Okay. All right, let's try this again. Let's shut this thing down. All right, I took my drink. I'm closing the lid, or closing the little spout. Okay. Well, looks okay to me. So I don't know. Maybe that was a fluke last time. Let's try one more time. Here you go. Okay. So that's interesting. Now the water's not coming out from the spout. Now it's coming up only from this hole. So what is going on here? That is some odd behavior. Now, I don't know enough about how water flows and the pressure. Yeah, look at this. Now, the important thing is that it's not coming off from the sides, and it doesn't look like it is. So, okay. All right, here it is. Now it's not coming out from anywhere, even though it's like halfway full. So that's interesting. I'm all right, very odd. But once again, I'm not a professional reviewer, so I can't speak on behalf of like how many hours it will actually hold. Cold's cold and hot's hot. But all I know is it is not leaking from the lid. It is either coming out from here or here, but that's the most important thing, right? So if it's in somebody's bag or if it's anywhere else, it is not coming out. All right, everybody. Well, here you go. There's no branding here. There is branding here, so it's primarily for right-handed folks. Registered trademark. Yeah, I mean, it seems pretty solid. Once again, I know people carry these things quite often in all kinds of places, and if you need one, I'll put a link in the description, and see you around, everybody.